Hello guys, welcome back to the Daily Forex. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to trade volatility index strategy. This strategy works on any volatility, okay? I'm going to share with you this strategy on how you can trade, scalp, the market and grow your small account using this strategy. All right. Now, first and foremost, okay, you want to make sure that you understand how this market works before you start trading. Okay, this market is very volatile. All right. So now, how does this strategy works? First and foremost, I'm going to share with you the parameters so that you can understand and follow up with me. Okay, now let's go over to the indicator section right now. The indicator section right now, you can see we have double moving average on the main window. We have a moving average on indicator window 1, RSI, and the MACD. All right. Now, first of all, you go over to the moving average. You want to put the period on 150, shift 0, method exponential. You apply to close. Style 3 pixel, black color. After that, you click on done. Then what you do next is to add another moving average. You put that on period 50. Shift is going to be 0, method exponential. You apply to close. Style on 3 pixel with this first trend line. Then you click on done. All right. Then next, you want to make sure that you go over to indicator window 1 where you add the relative strength index. On the relative strength index period 14, you apply to close, level 90 and 10. Time frame on all time frames. Style, you put that on 3 pixel with color white. Okay. When you set the color to white, the color of your background, then this first red line, then you click on done from that. Then now we have the relative strength index. Currently we're seeing at the level of 90 here, and we're seeing level of 10 here. The next indicator is going to be the MACD. Fast EMA 12, slow EMA 26, MACD SMA 9. You apply to close. You do not add any levels. For the main right here, you want to make sure that you put the color to black right now. Right here on 3 pixel, signal color red. Then you click on done at this very point. The next indicator is going to be the moving average. You set period 1, shift 0, method simple. Then you apply to previous indicators data. The style, you want to make sure that you put that on 3 pixel. Then you put the color to black on this first red line. Then you click on done. Perfect. Now we're using the 1 minute time frame right here, but what we can do right now, we can also go over to the higher time frame, like the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame, this strategy works on all the time frame, the higher time frames. This is the higher time frame, like the 1 hour time frame. Perfectly, it works on the higher time frame as we can see, but let's use the 1 minute time frame for example right now. Okay, so now we already inputted all the parameters for the indicators, double moving average, and on the main window right here. Now if you take a look right here, you can see that there's a level of 90 here, there's a level of 10 here at this very point, and we have double moving average on the main. Okay, we have double moving average on the main window as you can see. So how do you trade this market successfully using this easy strategy? Now whenever you see this moving average, this red line above this black moving average, you're looking for buy opportunities. Although this is the 1 minute time frame, that's why you're seeing it a bit shortened. So let's go over to like the 15-minute time frame from this point. Now whenever you see the red line of the moving average crossed above these black moving average lines, you buy. Okay, you want to look for short-term buy opportunities, and remember that this is the 15-minute time frame right now, and this is a good amount of profit at this point. You place your buy, immediately you saw that this moving average is above this line on the higher time frame, like the 15-minute time frame. When it's above the black line, you immediately go again for your buy. Okay, then to buy for a certain amount of time, then you exit and wait for another opportunity. Now whenever it's above that line, the market will continue to buy for a certain amount of time, okay, until you saw the trend line of the moving average start crossing below the black moving average. Then you go in for a sell. Okay, you go in for a sell. Okay, now once the red moving average cross above the black moving average for a buy, it's going to be buying for a certain amount of time. Okay, good amount of time. Remember, this is the 15-minute time frame, while on the 1 minute time frame, it's not going to be the same. You're not going to see it as the same on the 1 minute time frame. So on the 1 minute time frame, it's going to be little, little upward trend for the red, for the red moving average. But on the 15-minute time frame, you're gonna see it's a lot clearer. All right, so that's how you do the analysis at that very point. Okay, then again, once this moving average right here, which is this black line, gets to this point right now, the market would sell for a short period of time on the higher time frame, like a 15-minute time frame. When it gets to this point right here, the level of 90, you can see at this point there was a short-term sell. Let's zoom in a little bit so that you can see. All right, so once you see that the moving average right here on indicator with the 1 touches this level of 90 right now on the low, on the 15-minute time frame, you see that there was a short-term sell. But this short-term sell you are seeing right now is not actually really short. If you go to the 1-minute time frame, you see that that's a reasonable amount of sell and a good amount of profit on the 1-minute time frame, right? But you go into the market, you are looking for short-term, sell entries, then you go into the market and place your sell. You scalp the market and you wait again for another opportunity. Now you understand that trading is all about opportunities. Okay, trading is all about opportunities. All you need to do is wait for the perfect opportunity, then you place your entries. Okay, you don't need to be in a hurry to trade. You don't need to be in a rush to trade. All you need to do is wait for that perfect opportunity. As long as your setup is correct, your analysis is correct, the strategy you are using, you believe that is correct, then you go in for that entry that you want. Okay, very perfect, strategy for you to scalp the market and make profit on the market. Now, when this moving average right here together, that the moving average we are still using on the main window was, we added it so that in a way that it should combine with the MACD. Okay, now you can see that this black moving average together right here with the MACD touching the level of 10, at that very point you also look for a buy opportunity. And if you trace it upwards from this point in time, you can see that it was at this point here the market began to buy. From here, the moving average, which is this red line, crosses above the black moving average, and there was a good amount of buy at that point in time. All right, a good amount of buy at that point in time. If you trace it from this point right here, when the black moving average gets to the level of 10, the market began to buy from this point. Okay, and the long-term buy continued for a buy, and the red moving average started to buy above the black moving average. The red above the black moving average, as you can see. Okay, now you can see very easy strategy for you to grow your small account, scalp the market, and only stay in the market for a short period of time. Okay, you don't want to stay in the market for a long period of time unless you have enough capital to hold on to the market stability. Okay, if you have a small account, you want to make sure that you only go into the market for a scalp alone, or scalp the market. You understand what scalping means? Taking advantage of small price movement. Okay, taking small price movement, you just go in, small opportunity, you take it, go in again, another opportunity, you take it, and you relax and wait again for the next opportunity. All right, that's the best way to scalp. You go in, it doesn't matter how you trade it, okay, as long as what you're doing is correct and you're making the profit. You want to make sure that you avoid losses as much as you can. That's how you're going to grow that your small account into your big account and make profit from it. Very easy, very simple strategy. You can see the strategy also works on the higher time frame. As you can see at this point, it works on the higher time frame. When this black moving average and the MACD together get to the level of 10 at this point, you can see from here the market began to buy from that point in time. The market began to buy when the black moving average and the MACD touched the level of 10. The buy started happening on the higher time frame. I know that once the market is buying on the higher time frame, it moves within, it takes a certain amount of time for the market to buy, right? It takes a long period of time, and it's not a small profit. Okay, you can see here, it's a good amount of profit from here now to here. Very good amount of profit on this market, right? Very good amount of profit. If you go over to the 1 minute, the 15-minute time frame, this is a very long buy. But because you're looking at the 1 hour time frame, that's why you think that, okay, it's a little bit small. It's not small, it's a big amount of profit. So you're only going for the perfect opportunity, that's how you're going to make profit from this market. Okay, so I believe after watching this video you understand everything that I've said in this video. Okay, so if you found value in this video, do what to like and subscribe to the channel, the Daily Forex, for more awesome trading tips and strategies. Okay, and also join my Telegram community. On the Telegram community, I show you guys, free tips. I give you guys free signals on a daily basis on how to trade boom and crash indices, the Forex market. All right, so do what to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.